Hey fellow ballers, it's Mark Gordon here, and the reason that I share my experiences through this forum with all of you is for two essential reasons. First of all, I want you to be able to benefit from knowing both my successes and my failures. If I found something that really did not work for me and share it with you, you might want to consider whether that would work for you. And if I find something that does work for me and share it with you, hopefully you can benefit from that as well. And the second reason is that I want you to know you're not alone, because I know that this can be a very solitary activity. You're sitting there in your office, on your computer, on your phone, whatever it might be, and you're going through this motion of watching your money grow or disappear or somewhere in between, and it can be tough. And I know from what I've gone through over the last 3 years that I've done this, it can be tough. It can be tough wondering if you're doing it wrong, wondering if this is really something you should be doing at all. Are other people having this problem? Are you just an idiot who just doesn't know what's going on? Or is are the cards stacked against you? It's tough to know. So that's why I share what I do. Now, for some dumb reason, unbeknownst to me, some people have come to the conclusion that I am saying any process or any method outside of my own is not good, which is totally not the case. My view is this: I would love for you to be successful, and I mean that in a very genuine and sincere way. I want to be successful. I think we should all be successful. But I know what works for me. I don't know what works for you. And my belief is this: if you found a system or a process that works for you, stick with it. Don't do my process. I mean, you can try it if you want to, but if you're finding something that works for you and you're batting 1,000, stick to it. Why change it just because of me or my opinion or my experiences? Don't do that. So having said that, someone seems to think that I'm bashing the whole 1030 process. And I want you to know that I did the 1030. In fact, not only did I do the 1030, I did everything you can think of. When I started, I was doing, you're going to find this crazy. When I started doing this a few years ago, I was doing 30-day calls and puts naked, uncovered. Can you believe it? It was insane. What the hell was I thinking? I didn't even know about verticals at the time. I was doing naked calls and naked puts for 30 days. Let me tell you, you want to lose massive amounts of money really quick? That's the way to do it. I was doing 90-day strangles. I was doing iron butterflies and iron condors and every combination of. I mean, it was just insane. If you can make a list of everything wrong you could possibly do, I guarantee you I've probably done all of those and more. Even when I started with Magic 8 Ball, I was doing the 1030, and I did it for a couple of months. And what I found was this: that going in at 1030, over the course of the next, 5.5 hours until 4 o'clock, it was nerve-wracking for me. I mean, really nerve-wracking. It was impacting my health physically and mentally, because within an hour or so, I could be up $1,000 and then down $2,000. It was so easy to hit like 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5x, depending on how the market went. And then the question became, do I get out of it now and take my loss, or ride it out and hope that the market goes the other way and I end up making money? This was not a way for me personally to go through life, and I knew I couldn't sustain this over the long term. So that's when I took a break, and I did a lot of back testing and a lot of research and a lot of analysis on everything 8 Ball was predicting, and I came up with the 330 concept. And for me, the 330 has worked. Now, I want to put a little caveat, by the way, with that. Well, the 330 is proven to work. I would say this to anyone, regardless of what strategy you're using with Magic 8 Ball. If you go in blindly to a Magic 8 Ball's prediction and think that you're going to show up in 30 minutes or 5.5 hours later, or whatever amount of time it is since you go in, and the money will magically be sitting in your account, that somehow this is a virtual bank machine, that is a really, really bad strategy. Definitely a bad strategy. You need to not only watch your money over the course of the time that you're in, but also look at the market, look at what's going on, and really decide if this is something that works for you. And this past Thursday, the market was absolutely bonkers. And as such, I didn't go in. And it turned out that, yes, it was still a win. No, sorry, it was a loss. It was a loss from the 330, but it was a win for the 1030. But it's easy to say that now after 4 o'clock, isn't it? So who's to know, right? I've seen many situations where the 330 wins and the 1030 doesn't. There's no right or wrong, but you gotta be held accountable. You gotta make your own decisions. Just don't blindly go in. And that's with my strategy or anybody's strategy. I would strongly recommend looking at the market, looking at the variables, and again, looking at, kind of thinking about what's in here. Like, is this something you really want to do? Because my belief has always been any day without a loss is a win. So I hope that's clarified things a little bit. And if you have any questions or anything at all, I mean, I love to answer them either in the form of a video or writing something out. But, I just want everyone to do really well on this. I think we all deserve it. And I think it's very, very possible, whether we work together as a team or you just kind of pull advice from other people and apply it and, hit that success on your own. So until the next time I speak with you or see you, I hope you have a profitable day. Take care.